You can feel it throughout the streets of NYC. New York baseball fans are excited about their teams. The Yankees currently have the best record in baseball, and the Mets, they sport the National League's best record. A lot of the success with both clubs has to do with pitching. Joining me to talk about New York pitching is the founder of PitcherList.com, Nick Pollack. Nick, good to see you. Let's start with the Mets. Have you been impressed with how the Metropolitans rotation has been able to perform without their aces, and how is this rotation pulling it off?
Oh, man, it is incredible, and thank you so much for having me today. Carlos Carrasco, Chris Bassett, and Taijuan Walker have stepped up in a massive way this season. Carlos Carrasco with a near 4 ERA. This year, he's actually had these impressive runs of 6-7 inning starts. You have Chris Bassett, who has turned into this workhorse and really turned it around lately. And then you have Taijuan Walker, who all of a sudden has a splitter working, has his velocity back up. And even guys like Tylor McGill, who I know is back on the IL. We're not happy about that. But he has given them quality innings already this year and should have more future quality innings for the Mets when he returns, likely past the All-Star break. There are a lot of things to like with this Mets pitching staff, and these smaller guys, not your Scherzer, not your DeGroms, have really stepped up and carried this team.
Yeah, they definitely have stepped up. Now, to the Yankees. With all the Yankees, with their questions around them with the rotation prior to the season would there be any help after Garrett Cole in the starting rotation? And then also, would the bullpen be good enough? So who's been more impressive for you in the Bronx, the Yanks starters or their bullpen?
I mean, it's been great to see Clay Holmes not allow a single run outside of his first start of the year. And Michael King, of course, there's not much more I need to say about that. But I have to hand it to guys like Nestor Cortez, who just kind of came out of nowhere and has dominated and arguably been the ace for the Yankees a ton this season. You have Luis Severino looking like his former 2018 self with his slider back in action, his fastball up to 96 miles per hour. You have Jameson Taillon going quality starts for this Yankee team. And then all of a sudden, Jordan Montgomery finding his sinker and getting a lot of called strikes on that, setting up that nasty changeup and curveball. Across the board, seeing all of the Yankee pitchers do what they need to do and do their thing best has been amazing this year. And it's an incredible bullpen. It's the second best ERA in the majors for bullpen ERA. Still, I have to hand to this rotation. None of us saw this coming, as you said, and they are pitching as well as any rotation in the majors.
Yeah, you know there's going to be somebody out there that said they saw it coming, but I'm not sure I necessarily believe that person at all. So here's the question we got to settle, Nick. Who has the better pitching group in New York right now? Is it the Mets or is it the Yankees?
Come on. I mean, we know this. It's the Yankees right now, but I understand the argument if the Mets have their rotation at full strength for the playoffs. Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer inside the rotation. I'm not sure I would take the Yankee rotation in October over that potential for the Mets. But right now, you have to give it to the Yankees with the second best ERA on their relief squad. And, of course, everyone in the rotation stepping out.
Yeah, everyone in that rotation has stepped up for the Yankees. Mets have been impressive too, Nick, but we will see. It'll be settled when the games really matter and count as we come down the stretch of the season. That is Nick Pollack, founder of Pitcher List. Nick, thanks for joining me, man.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.